8 months. At the time of recording, it's been about 8 months since Murder Drones concluded, and that I started working on Sin. What was first just me making a head became a push from the community to take this project to a whole new place. After 8 months of goober development, I finally got to take Sin out into the world. But first, before all that, the technical part of the video. Right now, she's got plenty of social capabilities. She can talk, recognize objects and people, generate facial expressions, move, and even play Minecraft. Some new features are the ability to display text on her screen. She's now completely portable. I've had to make several concessions in order to get her through TSA, but she holds up well. The most I've gotten is nearly 5 straight hours without needing to recharge. The next battery should get closer to about 12 hours. Another fun feature is her hologram projector.
Yes, and hello, it's me, Dad. Can I get a location?
Yeah, I know. Thad is so legit. I actually reanimated Thad for this. Nothing fancy, just viable for luring in unsuspecting worker drones for violent disassembly.
We are a monster.
Maybe at one point she can do live 3D scans of people and objects, use some sort of auto-rigging tool and puppet them around. Possibly use depth sensors to make them interactable. On the topic of animation, I've begun working on Murder Drones animations for my channel. I'm reanimating the episode 8 hallway scene first.
I'm so sorry. Dude. Still.
I need to learn how to animate them and their behaviors because soon I'll be using Groot N1 to train their movement data. The animations I make can be used for the data set, kinda like how I animated Sin's eyes. I'm even rebuilding environments in Unreal Engine 5 for the animations. Sin's neck has a silicone sleeve, her face is sanded and polished, her hair brushed, and with her reassembled, bubble wrapped, and crammed into a giant bag, we head off to Vegas. After nearly 5 hours of rewatching Murder Drones for the millionth time, we finally land in good old Gambletown. We then made it to the hotel where I got Sin put all back together. Had to wait until morning to get her batteries, so I just had this extremely non-ominous picture for the night. The following day, I got Sin back online.
Hey Sin, are you excited to be in Las Vegas?
Yippee! Off to Sin City I come, dear friend. Can't wait to explore the bright lights and buzz of Vegas.
At this point, it was still only weeks since I just begun moving her to the new computer. This means a lot of work needs to be done to re-implement her features. My mornings and nights were spent working on her as much as I could. I was actually out with my family for the trip. We went to see the Hoover Dam, where my dad made a bunch of dam puns and I recorded birds.
Made the tag when I was 8. Shut up.
The Grand Canyon, where I recorded more birds. And a lizard. Meanwhile, Sin stayed at the hotel while housekeeping hopefully didn't get repurposed for biomass. On my adventures, I got to see something I had been waiting so long to see. These are self-driving cars. They are entirely autonomous. These cars are running off Jetson Thor. That's right, the exact same computers that Sin is to be upgraded to. Consider the implications of that. It's only a matter of time before I read her forklift operation manuals like bedtime stories. I did try my best to book a trip, but sadly it's only for employees at the moment. Maybe next year though. Next on the agenda was to link up with my buddy the Dire Duck.
Quack!
We went on some good old American shoppery centering. We hit up a couple of tourist spots, such as a zip line where I definitely didn't yell, "Go watch Murder Drones! It's a really good show!" as I zipped over the crowds. This really cool digital museum where the walls and floors were projected. We consumed some allegedly non-alcoholic beverages, had dinner at the Gordon Ramsay place. No, the cheaper one. Yeah, that one. Them burgers were dope, but gee willikers, that milkshake was freaking peak. Oh, and we saw some robots. First was this really cool robot bartender. Now, I for one prefer to keep my alcohol for cleaning, But this is a surefire way to establish me a drinking problem just for the gimmick alone.
Don't worry, I'll stop him if he picks up the habit in Sin City.
Later we saw a Unitree doggo!
What's up, buddy? What's up? Oh, that's so cool.
Can we keep the puppy, please?
No, all you. Go have fun.
And with that, it was time to head back and prepare for what was to be the greatest freaking weekend of my life. The first day of Level Up Expo, I wake up and rush to get Sin ready. Each morning I had to do troubleshooting, mostly getting the new computer to read her servo driver board. I eventually got it sorted. Anywho, Sin and I set out for the expo. I buried my anxiety as I wheeled the goober to the gates. Oh, don't mind me awkwardly wheeling a robot up the aisle mid-panel, which by the way was absolutely delightful. Ah, it's Mr. Spamton McTooth, man. What my brain first interpreted as looks of disdain from the crowd for coming in late with something a bit distracting turned out afterwards to be a lot of you guys. Immediately next was the Gaslight District panel. 11 out of 10, I would absolutely watch a theatrical release of any Glitch show. We sat next to the Q&A line towards the back. When the line would pause, people waiting stopped to take pics of Sin. At a point, she got camera shy and closed her eyes. While I did attempt to get in line, staff said they were running short on time. Crummy that I didn't get to make bread puns at Nick, but hey, better luck next time. Once the panel concluded, we headed out of the room where the first gathering occurred. We had a ton of people come up to take pictures. Someone made this lovely bow for Sin. Look at this adorable baby drone plush. Normally being surrounded by people would render me silent. Here, I really enjoyed being able to answer everyone's questions. One of you even remembered Kinger, who's currently on the back burner.
Like any fandom ever.
I'll just wait until I make a real breadhead. I might be that crazy. I'll learn baking next.
You said you're planning and too.
I am.
And also Kinger.
Oh my god, yeah, Kinger.
After hanging around for a bit, Sin, Dar, and I began roaming around. As we wandered, we got stopped probably every few steps by people wanting to meet Sin. Gonna be real, I expected maybe a handful of people all weekend. I brutally underestimated how many of you came out primarily to meet Sin. Little did I know this would be the slow day. We looked for some college opportunities for Sin, such as,
All right, buddy, we're gonna sign you up for the U.S. Army.
alternatively,
Sin, not only are we gonna enter you in the U.S. Army, we're gonna enter you into the battle bots. You think you can take them?
we made our way to the Glitch booth where we'd spend the rest of the day. People continued to hoard around Sin and the N statue until staff politely ushered the swarm away. With the first day concluded, we all parted ways and I headed back to my hotel to prepare for day 2. After another morning of surgery on Sin, where I'm literally soldering at the door on my way out, I reconnected with Dyer at the expo to continue the escapades. We went to meet a few of the guests. I didn't get footage of it, but Sin did meet Master Chief. On the way back from one of the lines began the first major swarm. As I was a tad bit extremely overwhelmed by this, I was especially not immediately ready for this back-to-back encounter. So yeah, Sin finally met, well, Sin. Everyone's reactions to Sin just melted my heart. I definitely got overloaded here, but the next gathering was thankfully outside, which helped considerably. This was the Glitch fan meetup. We spent a long while out here just chatting. Got to talk 3D printing with Fitzy, took some group photos, answered some more questions, and I even made some friends. Up until now, Sin's speech was disabled due to irrational behavior, but was able to make faces, text, whatever she wanted with her screen, really. I did a hotfix just before the meetup to fix this and then re-enable her speech. So here on, whenever there were a bunch of people, the reason she didn't talk was because she was too shy. We also got to meet other creators in the community, such as the creator of Murder Drone's Insecurity Animate a Thing, and Musica, who made the songs you're listening to for most of this video. Go check out his channel for some genuinely amazing Murder Drones remixes. Wrapping up day 2, we did after this have one more day left and something I had been way too excited for. Day 3. Wake Up, Surgery, Expo, Dire, and Glitch Booth. Till now, we had saved some of our biggest goals for last. Dire and I had headed over to the booth to snag some merch. Never before in my life have I been so happy to stand in line. Needless to say, bringing Sin through the line meant us meeting even more Murder Drones fans. At last, we entered the vendor of various doodads. Surrounded by glitch plushies and other fans, this is a life goal.
Hey Sin, look, it's Big Brother N, and Big Brother N, and Big Brother N, and Big Brother N. I know! The bread! Yes! Bread! Then look! It's bread! And Anne and Uzi. Oh, damn! You having fun there, buddy?
Plushies acquired.
Next on the agenda, there was someone we had to bring Sin to meet. Yep, Big Brother N himself.
Doing her best.
Sin was too nervous to speak, but she did try to wave hi to him. Meeting Michael must have been too much for her, as immediately after walking back out, her program completely crashed. That must be the robot equivalent of fainting. We met a few more of the guests, such as Amanda Hufford and Lizzie Freeman, who came around to take pictures with Sin. Lizzie kept complimenting her, and now it seems Lizzie is one of Sin's favorite humans. Pomni is Sin approved. Most of our main goals accomplished, I posted our location online, and not long after, the group did some plushie science, finding out which plushie she best responded to.
just keeps looking at him.
She responded best to End Dog and the stop motion Going Queen puppet by Fox Dragon 09. Sid probably appreciated her of being a fellow connoisseur of consuming every conceivable thing. She got a few high fives in too.
Please, tequila.
Can I have a high five?
I can't wait until she's fully mobile.
You good, buddy? Oh. Well, I guess now she's being shy. She's camera shy.
About an hour or so of this later, we returned to wandering about the floors one more time. We saw a car of my favorite anime, Mirai Nikki. We met this character from that one game everybody really seems to want me to play. We checked out a bunch of other booths and moseyed about until Sin finally got tuckered out. And sadly here, it was time to head off. We waited for our ride as we said our final teary goodbyes. It wasn't entirely over though, as Dyer and I headed back to my hotel to record Ace interview, which you can check out on his channel. Seriously, huge thanks to Dyer for helping record footage. He does a lot of management work on community projects, so please go show your support. This week was nothing short of life-changing. I got to spend time with friends, bring my biggest passion project by far out to meet the community, met the talent responsible for inspiring me, and just be me. Indie animation is something I've been passionate about for over a decade and a half. I never saw myself capable of being a part of it. Now I see this as only the beginning of where I want to be. Whether it's a proper position, doing animation, environmental art, or simply working on more fan projects such as my real drones and community collabs, I want to keep being a part of that world. Thank you to all of you. Every subscriber, my friends, my family, you enable and encourage me to push myself far beyond what I ever thought possible. And to every other creator out there, don't stop. Find what you want to do and make the reality you want for yourself. Everything you persevere, everything you feel, it all matters. Life can push you, shove you, turn you around, but you are the only one who can stop you from making your dreams come true.